Welcome to another episode of This Charmed Man, a series of videos where I react for the first time to Charm. We have reached season 1 of the original series, episode 6. This one is called The Wedding from Hell. Okay, so presumably somebody's going to marry somebody who turns out to be a demon or a warlock or something along those lines. Ooh, wonder if we're going to get the Halliwell sisters in bridesmaids dresses. That'll be cool. And are they going to be awful bridesmaids dresses, as seems to be the case in so much media? Yeah, clearly we're going to have some questions raised about the romantic entanglements of the sisters, I would expect. Those kinds of questions and contemplations come up when weddings are in the air. So yeah, that's probably going to be part of this. We're probably going to have more of the build-up between Andy and Prue, because I'm presuming the sisters have been invited to the wedding. Or maybe Piper's doing the catering. That could be another option. But however it is, I think Prue is going to have Andy as a date, and that's going to create issues maybe. Yeah. Weddings actually are kind of fun. I mean, I think a lot of TV episodes eventually have some kind of wedding episode. Maybe at the end of a series, finally our protagonists are getting together. It's way too early in the season for that kind of storyline. I think it's going to be a wedding to which the sisters are invited, or hell breaks loose. So yeah, not really sure what to expect. Probably a warlock, maybe a demon, probably one of the bride or the groom, maybe even both. Who knows? But yeah, and also almost certainly some of the tension between Prue and Andy. But yeah, I think that's probably what's going to come up. So let's see season 1, episode 6, The Wedding from Hell. Always the fucking Golden Gate Bridge.
I mean, after all these years of dreaming about us getting married, I don't want anything bad to happen.
She is way, way too intense, and not just in a Bridezilla type of way. She's got something in her background where this is a really, really big deal.
Speak of the devil.
The mother-in-law, classic trope.
All over for you. Did you get the marriage certificate yet?
Oh.
Oh no.
Who is it?
Okay.
Someone I haven't seen for a long time.
Rival? Family member? Demon? So is it the mother-in-law who's got issues with the wedding?
What's the matter? Forget about our little pact?
No, Jade, but I was hoping that you did.
Pact? Okay, that's never a good word.
My God, you haven't aged in 20 years.
You've had a good life, haven't you?
Okay, so they made a deal with the
to?
devil, or something along
have the
those
butler
lines.
show you to our rooms. Tell him Mrs. Spencer was expecting us.
You can't just move in here. People will be suspicious. What will I say?
Say the truth. Say your sons had a change of heart. That was our deal, remember? Don't worry, Elliot won't even know what you did until it's over. Elliot! Elliot!
Okay, so she gave up her firstborn son, and now we've got kind of a Sleeping Beauty kind of thing, maybe? And how are the Halliwells going to get involved?
I'm almost done. Define almost?
Oh!
Just give me another minute.
Okay.
You're positive? I hope not. Piper, I cannot be late today.
Whose is that going to
My
be?
first biannual auction starts tomorrow, and I really
want to
wanna
do a good job. Yes, I know.
Who's she slept with? Since... Oh, is it Jeremy's? Oh, that's going to be bad.
Is there any hot water left?
And obviously Phoebe's
Am I
going to
in for
find
a
the
cold
pregnancy
shower,
test.
yes or no?
It has to be Jeremy's. I don't think she slept with anybody else. Unless it was that guy in the last episode that had that lust spell on him. I don't think she did anything with him. Okay, that's not good. But is that specifically about Piper? Probably not, but she's obviously going to think it's about Piper. And I say once again, this is a bad cover. Yeah, I think she has been hired as a caterer.
Piper, it's not the end of the world.
What's not the end of the world?
Piper's problem.
Oh, you know too?
She just told me.
How do you know?
Oh, Piper can definitely handle this. Frankly, I don't even think anyone will notice.
The classic scene where everybody's talking at cross purposes.
What did you think we were talking about?
Jeremy and his aftermath.
You know, you slept with him. Don't ever mention that warlock's name again. It is over. He's in demon hell. End of story.
Okay, so Jeremy is the only option. Yeah, but where does the demon baby come into it? Let's face it, everybody would do that.
Please, I have to get into the compound. This is a matter of utmost importance. I must get in.
Father Trask.
We've been expecting you.
Hey, easy on the Padre, buddy.
Go right ahead in, ma'am.
She is the bearer of the demon child. Beware, Hecate.
Okay, so Phoebe had a vision about somebody else, which just happened to be at the same time, and maybe it was triggered by seeing a pregnancy test, so she had a vision about somebody else's demon baby.
My biological clock's not the one that's ticking.
Prue, your
She is
sister's here to see you,
such
just
a
waiting in your office.
bitch.
Which sister?
The one who, upon seeing your office, said, "Damn, I should go back to college." You should know for whom we acquired this.
Look, her sister's catering the wedding. But Prue won't even be there.
Okay, so yes, those two are both definitely shady, and they're into some Rosemary's Baby shit in the background.
Oh my God, you're pregnant.
What?
That's why you came back from New York, isn't it?
No. But I shouldn't be surprised that you would think that. After all, I am the irresponsible
let's face it, it's
sister,
not
the
a-
black sheep who always screws
bad
up,
thing,
the dark cloud over the Halliwell household.
A non-obvious thing to
Okay, I'm not
accuse her
pregnant.
of.
I'm sorry. He's going to marry Jade Damone. Please don't ever call here again.
And now I'm starting to wonder if the mother actually liked her and was so keen for them to get married because she didn't want this Jade character to marry her son. But she clearly, sold her soul or something.
But wait! I've got buns in the oven.
You're not.
Phoebe, I expected you over an hour ago. If you let me, I can guarantee you a wedding that your children and grandchildren will talk about for generations.
Okay, we don't need to talk about children just yet. Look, you don't know me. Hell, I barely know me.
I mean, there's going to be so much misunderstanding
I
this
do know
episode.
my sister, and she is the best damn chef in this city.
If there is even the slightest hitch, I will have your head.
And she probably means that
Kidding.
literally.
Is there a problem?
Okay.
No problem at all.
I'm pretty sure that in ye olde times, that was one of the symbols of a witch, that you could prick them, they wouldn't feel it. So if we got some... Is this actual witch?
What's this?
Careful. It's my pricker. Essential for inspections. A true witch will not bleed if her mark is pricked.
Code 3. Father Trask is on the grounds. Find him.
And cue Father Trask from the back of the truck. Yep, there he is. still wearing full cassock. That's not going to help him blend in. So switch into, was that a wind cheater with catering? Oh, was it an athame, I think it is, with the ceremonial dagger? The same thing that Jeremy used in the first episode. And let's go with Alison, I think it was. Oh, some African art there, and the auction house had that African fertility statue. So is this sort of African witchcraft?
Listen to me, Elliot. You can't go through with this wedding.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all. I mean, regardless of anything else, you see somebody creeping up the stairs with a dagger, you're going to stop them, even though it's probably on the right side of history.
I banish thee back to the underworld, Hecate.
Not today, Trask.
So is she a follower of Hecate, or is she... Okay! Ah, there goes the priest. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. You know, how far away from the window he is. And yeah, I mean, there's, as I said, there's lots of African fertility statues dotted around, but invoking Hecate, the Greek goddess of witchcraft.
I wouldn't be worrying about Allison's problem just yet. What the?
And Piper doesn't know what the fuck
How many
that's
times
all
do I have
about.
to go through this?
Until I'm sure I understand you. You say Trask chased you to the window? Look at that window, Morris. Look where Trask landed.
Yeah.
Tell me how anyone could have jumped that far.
Arc.
That's why we get paid the median bucks.
I mean, that's a classic of detective fiction. I mean, how far away from the window you are.
You should have thought about that before you agreed to our arrangement. And let me remind you of one more thing, Mrs. Spencer. We're still on the second floor.
Yes, there's some sort of like selling of souls or some pact.
You wanted to see me, Prue?
And
Yeah, I wanted to know what you wanted me to do
the
with
auction
the
house
fertility
is in
icon.
on it.
Spencer, really, my sister's catering that wedding.
Is she? Oh, small world. Is that the sister that I met, Phoebe?
No, I have another sister, Piper. Although Phoebe will be helping her out.
I see. And what about you then?
Me? I don't do weddings.
No, I was just wondering how
So-
close you and your sisters were.
I think
Anyway, carry on.
that Buckland is a warlock, and therefore he knows that all three sisters are witches. So he's checking out who's going to be on site for this wedding.
I'm sure we'll think of something to do. Yeah, perhaps we could go to a football match. And watch some players get injured.
Okay, are these two human? Are they warlock? Are they demon?
May I?
It's all yours. That's the knife I called you about.
I suppose that's one way of getting into meet Prue.
Thanks for seeing me on such short notice.
Anytime. I'm happy you called. This poignard is
Yeah, you
exquisite.
are.
14th century Italian. Let me see what else I can find.
Yeah, she
You found this
is
at a crime scene?
deliberately
victim.
giving off sexy librarian
That
vibes.
was on the suspect. Piper's catering a wedding there tomorrow.
I know, I saw her and Phoebe. Don't worry, they're fine.
And she's going to go to the wedding anyway. Yeah, Hecate, Queen of the Underworld.
This can't be a coincidence.
I don't remember... I mean, I'm not massively familiar with Greek mythology, but I don't remember Hecate being specifically after demon babies. That seems to be what's going on.
You're really Hecate, queen of the underworld. You're pregnant with the demon child, which means... I'm afraid I have to kill you. What? Not to worry, you have plenty of time. I still have to find the jeweled poignard to kill you with. See?
Are you talking about this?
I have to kill you now.
I'm not pregnant. Trust me.
Well, that's good news.
Are you kidding? That's great news. You can live.
She was really gonna kill her sister?
This is huge. A child born into the wealth and power of the Spencer family.
It's the fucking Omen, isn't it? It's the Omen.
What do you know about my son?
Everything.
And what is that?
I saw its mother.
You saw my wife.
I saw its mother.
You're referring to my wife.
Its mother, Mr. Thorne.
This is blackmail, then come out and say it. What is it that you're trying to say?
His mother was a...
What have you done to it? What have you done to its eyes?
He has his father's eyes.
So, yeah, Mrs. Spencer did essentially sell her firstborn child.
Looks like a normal bachelorette party to me.
I don't believe it. They've barely touched my food.
Not the point. Yeah, that's the statue from the auction house.
Hey, I know that piece is from the auction house.
Come in.
So now Prue knows.
Hi,
all
pizza delivery.
suspects.
They ordered pizza?
No, they ordered a stripper. But a pizza boy stripper? Really?
He looks good enough to eat.
Good idea.
Yeah, I think that's a literal eating.
Girls, I'm the bride.
Oh, this is sort of like the Maniacs, isn't it? Isn't the Maniacs? They're ripping the man limb from limb.
I still say we rely on our power of three thing and Ixnay the monster bride and her carnivorous bridesmaids.
Phoebe, we're supposed to help people, not harm them.
And that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah, but they're
You
not
two will
people,
get
are
Elliot,
they?
I'll get
They're
Allison,
demons.
and we'll meet at the front gate no later than 2:30. Everybody have their weapons?
I mean, I know that's sophistry, but still.
I'll take that.
Where did you get this?
This won't take long, I promise.
So that's going to be an awkward conversation, and is she...
Oh, I'll need
What
those in the
are
kitchen right
they
away.
wearing?
No.
That's a stripper version of a waitress. That's
And
a
everything
lot.
was fine.
But
right on schedule.
anyway, yeah, with this conversation
You need
between
till
Alison and
about,
Prue
6 days ago.
is it's going to be awkward. Is she going to believe?
That's
Is
when
Alison going
Jade
to believe?
appeared out of
what
nowhere
Prue
and started working at the
said?
Spencer family business.
Have you ever seen that television show where there's the woman who's an angel and she helps strangers every week?
I love that show.
Don't get too excited or anything like
Of course
that.
she does.
But, my sisters and I, we have special gifts.
You all she ever talks about.
I want to thank you for making the time to see us. I know that time is precious.
Oh, well, it is for everyone. So you know what? Tonight I'm going to sing a special song, but just for the two of you. Yeah.
What? Which one?
Well, it's a very special one. And I want you to listen to it very carefully. It's about living the very best you can through difficult times.
Sometimes you don't get through.
Sending her own son off to marry me.
Son.
Oh, wow. Wow. I mean, still, that costuming
Keep walking.
choice. I mean, that
We need
is...
to talk to Mr. Spencer.
I mean, with the little Chippendales bow ties, I mean, way too much.
wine cellar. Wait for me there. I'll join you in 10 minutes.
Yeah, but she won't know because that bridesmaid,
I'm sorry,
I think that's
there's nothing I can
Kristen,
do for you.
has overheard. So, yeah, I'm not sure she's going to make it to the wine cellar. Too late for regrets now.
This is bad. Real bad.
The demon.
Freeze them! I'm trying. It's not working.
All right, I'll get back. Here you go, Inspector.
There's that. Oh.
Man.
Security
Sure go with
footage
full
on
security.
VHS tapes.
All those cameras should have picked up something
the
around the time the
90s.
priest was killed.
This is from me. Here's something borrowed.
What's it?
Faust. I love this. I read it the last time I was here.
Alright, that's it, very on the nose.
What about my something blue?
Something killing a priest wasn't part of our deal. Damn. You're good.
Yeah, too good. I mean, being that good at reading lips, that's remarkably convenient. And that's probably never ever going to show up again, is it?
Okay, they're really close now. Freeze them. Great. Piper, keep it duck!
Okay, nice combination of powers.
Are you guys okay?
If there's anyone here who knows of a reason these two should not be joined, speak now or forever hold
The
your
most
peace.
dramatic part
have a reason.
of the
I love you, Elliot.
wedding
Why,
ceremony.
you little witch. Hey! Open sky and do your work!
Okay, way to stay under the radar.
You're coming with me.
But they're not technically married yet, are they? Well, that was remarkably easy. But didn't the spell need to be broken by a declaration of love? Yeah, that was too easy on several levels. So that was The Wedding from Hell. And yeah, having specific references to Greek mythology. Hecate being the queen of witchcraft. That's an interesting direction to go in. And the idea of having kind of a Rosemary's Baby kind of deal every 200 years, with Hecate coming to Earth and getting herself impregnated. And then moving on. And yeah, the idea of this woman selling her son essentially to a demon for the sake of wealth and power. The cycle can continue. I mean, all of that's pretty interesting stuff. What the fuck were Phoebe and Piper wearing at the wedding? It's supposed to be a classy, catered event, not a nightclub. I mean, that's the kind of thing that hostesses in nightclubs would wear. I mean, with the little Chippendale's bow tie and the very tight jacket with the cleavage showing and the very tight slacks. I mean, really? At a society wedding, that's what you choose to wear? Really? That was an interesting choice. And, yeah. Continue the whole thing with Prue and Andy and their relationship. I mean, clearly being into each other, but oh my god, I can't stop lying to him. Every time I see him, I have to lie to him. I mean, yeah, on one hand, I get it. I mean, it is going to be an issue. On the other hand, get over it. You've shagged already. Keep shagging. But yeah, I suppose they need to keep ratcheting up the tension. And I'm disappointed we're already, 6 episodes in? And we haven't really had any love interests for either Piper or Phoebe. I mean, I suppose John Cho, but he was a ghost for Piper. We haven't really had anything for Phoebe. And obviously we had, the pregnancy scare in this episode with Jeremy, the warlock. And yeah, I guess it hasn't been a great deal of time since Jeremy was dispatched. So yeah, we're bound to have some kind of long-term relationships for both of them, and maybe even more a different long-term relationship for Prue, because will this handsome ex-boyfriend hang around for multiple years? No. We shall see. But yeah, a pretty good episode. I think it was resolved far, far too easily. I mean, as far as I was concerned, the whole point was that the spell needed to be broken with a declaration of love, and that didn't happen. Instead, they just get absorbed into the knife. I mean, I'm not sure if they were sort of like absorbed into the knife from the other side of the room, or if Prue, with her telekinetic powers, moved them towards the knife, and then they got pierced inside the knife. Either way, it was very, very easy. I kind of liked the design of Demon Bridesmaids. I think it's the Maniads. Not quite. I mean, the main ads were the followers of Dionysus who got sort of incredibly drunk and high and then ripped men to shreds. So not necessarily demons. I mean, there were main ads in Greece backed by in Rome. So not exactly the same thing, but that's what came to mind when I saw the Demon Bridesmaid. Okay. I think that's all for this episode. So, yeah, that was episode 6 of season 1 of the original series of Charm. And I think that's all I have to say. So, this has been a presentation of the Yay, Nay or Meh channel. And I will see you next time, where I shine a light on TV and film, both obvious and obscure.